What is happening, YouTube? And welcome back to the channel. I am Mike. This is Living with 3M. That's the boat this morning because it's a nice springtime day. You can see got some blooms on the trees. Yeah, here in North Carolina, we finally got a warm day. Might have to shed the hoodie soon, but we're gonna look at a mod on the boat today. Something that's worthwhile that I've been meaning to do for a couple years now. But let's get into it. Okay, so basically, let me reach down here. Okay, on the back of your boat, you will notice that you've got these stainless steel drains made into the boat. Okay, you've got two, one on each side, and that's for the lower portion of the boat. But up here, we've always had to put the rubber stoppers in and twist them. And when you get done, you have to take them out, and these things corrode over time, even though they're brass. It's just cheap parts that you have to keep replacing. So you've got one there. Let me get down here and I'll show you on the lower portion. See that hole up under there? Hard to get to. And then you've got the third one there. So there's three drain plugs that we basically have to fumble with these, keep up with these, make sure that you've got them in, make sure you take them out, all that good stuff. What I went and done is I went with this unit right here, stainless steel, that's just like what is on the boat right there. It's a little smaller, but reason for it is to not have to fumble with that anymore. So that's a 1 inch. Look at that. It's gonna mount just like that. I don't know if you guys can see it. And that will unscrew, and it does not come completely out. So see there? Sorry, camera's off that thing. So you never lose your plug. So, and that way they'll all be uniform. There'll be 5 total, 3 up top, 2 on the bottom. So never for the life of me I could understand why they come with 2 of them on the lower side, but the 3 top ones, you have to use the rubber plugs. Not really sure why it didn't come like that from the factory, but we're gonna remedy that today. So it came in a pack of 4. We're only gonna use 3. And you guys can message me in the comments and I'll tell you where I got those on Amazon. So basically what we're gonna use are stainless. Only use stainless when you go to the parts store, because this boat does see a little bit of salt water every year. You don't want rusty screws on your boat. So there's the size that I'm gonna be going with. There'll be 2 of them. So this thing fits right in. These are 1 inch size, 1 inch drain plugs, and these are stainless. Like I mentioned, these are stainless. So I went to the parts store and I bought me a 9/64 inch drill bit. It's gonna be a little smaller than the screws, but you can always go in and out a few times to make it bigger if you need to, or buy you 2 drill bits, one a little bit bigger, but I'd rather have it too small than too big. So you don't want any leaking. Okay, here is another very important item. You want to use the Loctite Fast Cure Marine, and I'm trying to see I'm not sure about a part number on this. Let's see. No, there's not really a part number. Not sure, but you can find it at Lowe's or Home Depot, near the paint section or the caulking, that sort of thing. All right, so that's what we're using right there. I did buy some screws. These are 8 by 3/4 inch, and these are a number 8 by 1 inch. So they'll both work. I just bought some extra ones just to be on the safe side. All right, so let's get to installing. What we're gonna do is, first, that fits perfectly in the factory holes. So I'm noticing something. That's gonna have to go straight up and down. Side to side, it's on the rolled edge of the boat. So straight up and down is perfect. So that's one thing to note right there, that the bending edge of the boat, this is flat, obviously, and that sort of concaves around. So it's probably best to, definitely go up and down, screws vertical instead of horizontal. So we're gonna do that. So before you mix up any epoxy for your gasket, we want to basically get this in here, mark our holes, and go ahead and screw our holes out, get everything ready. Then you put your epoxy on, put the final part, push on it, I would say, and then screw your screws in last. So we'll do that. All right, so we take our drill bit we just bought. Okay, all right. So now we've determined we're going vertical with the screws, up and down. Gonna kind of eyeball it right there. Just get a little. All right, hang on one sec. All right. Make sure. All right. Okay, so that's pretty even. All right, now we're going to grab our, I'm gonna do the longer screws because I'm seeing that fiberglass inside there is at least that thick. That's probably 2 inches. So a little bit longer screws not gonna hurt me without going, it's not gonna go through into the back of the boat. So it's not gonna hurt a thing. So you can see, sorry for the loud noises in the neighborhood. So we're just gonna take a screwdriver. Now you can take a screwdriver bit on here and run that in, but I don't like doing that around fiberglass and gel coats, mainly because if you just mess up, you can scratch your boat, you can crack stuff. I just rather take a screwdriver, take my time, and put that in. So, okay, so got the holes drilled, and I'm gonna put some of this on. All the way around our stainless drain plug. All right, kind of go around the screw holes too, or the Yeah, stainless steel screw holes. So kind of went up on that lip too, where that's going. It's going to go right like that. All right. So now we're going to take our screws. All right, you don't want to tighten one down all the way because you want to do them kind of evenly. So we'll just work on getting, and where I got that over the hole is actually good, so it will thread in and seal inside the holes that I made with the drill bit too. So now you see why I like to use a screwdriver. You can, that way you won't strip anything out. You don't want to put the white knuckle death grip on it. You just want to get it tight, because it's not really going to be holding anything back, any pressure or anything. So all right, get a little tight right there. All right, just a little bit. What I'll do is put a little bit on my finger, and we'll go around the edge. All right, got that. All right, now we're gonna get a little towel and hand towel and wipe that off, wipe off the excess. All right, we're on the other side now, so I'm gonna just mark this. All right. Also wanted to mention, got fiberglass shavings. You may want to wear a mask. Okay. We have our plug goes right there. Gonna use our epoxy, and I forgot to mention on the other ones, you want to clean this really well with some alcohol, or just make sure it's a clean surface. Also with this, which I've already done, cleaned, so the gasket seal will stick to the surface and to itself and create a good gasket for you, so no water will leak in. I watch a lot of videos where guys just ramble and ramble and ramble, and I'm like, man, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that guy that just continuously rambles, and people are like, my God, man, will you just get to the meat and potatoes? All right, there you go, got that. All right, so now we get our screwdriver. I've got right here. You'd think for the video I'd have the screws out of the pack ready to roll, but no, not me. All right. So yeah, like I said, you can use a drill to speed things up with this, but I'm telling you, this is fiberglass, so it's like tightening things on plastic. You don't want to torque anything that you can't really feel, and a drill is just, you know, I always say use a drill with screwdriver attachment to undo just about anything. Loosen, undo, loosen, whatever. But as far as tightening, you can really do some damage with a drill. There's the torque setting on there. Okay, all right, so that's in. I actually got a lot on that one, so I may not have to dip back into my tube. Just smooth this out. And like I say, I'm just OCD about things being uniform and clean. You may not even, some people don't even wipe things down, especially if it's a fishing boat. You don't really care about the looks on the bottom side of the boat. But again, you guys know me. You see my truck, my wife's SUV and Mercedes, then you'll know a little bit overkill on things, and I can't leave anything alone. Mod. That's me. That's why I had to mod this. All right, so there you go. So we're gonna get to the middle one and call this video a wrap. So let me go ahead and open this up and show you. Wow, okay. Huh. Notice that the washer came off. Let's see. Yeah, it'll pop on and off there. So awesome. Lets the water out. Any water that you've got in your boat, there you go. Okay, guys, I am completely done. So you can see it right there. There's the factory one that came on the boat. Replaced the rubber plug there. See if I can get down here. Replaced it right there. All right. And first one we started on right there. All right, so that's a total of 5 stainless steel plugs on the back. So guys, this mod didn't take 30 minutes from start to finish when you have the right tools for the job and the right parts. So in the video, just be sure to use what I used. Should come out okay. It's not saying I'm not the standard by any means, but if you got any questions, leave them in the comments below, and we'll see you either on the highway or on the water. This is Mike, living with 3M. Catch you.